How much pride do you take in that part of the game?
Take a lot of pride, especially the way the game is moving now. Throwing the ball more. Obviously, you still got to run that pill, but just being able to be more dynamic and versatile for the offense.
Ashton, Gino said he thinks you didn't have enough skills to actually play receiver. Were guys like Marshall Faulk, LT, McCaffrey, are those guys you've studied at all to try to take from their game?
Yeah, definitely. I've been watching Christian McCaffrey for a little while. But yeah, I try to take things from different guys' game, like with Daniel Thompson. I've watched him a lot too. But just being dynamic, without the ball, before getting the ball, running routes, it's a great thing to have.
You never lost confidence in yourself, but to have the kind of game you had against Houston, what does that mean to actually see that finally come out like that?
Just on the point of always having faith and trusting in your abilities. I know God has a plan for me. Obviously, this year from a team standpoint hasn't been the best, but I just got to continue to keep getting better and finding ways to improve.
How do you look to build off the momentum you guys gained offensively in Houston?
Yeah, just come out and be effective like we were Sunday versus Houston. Keep that same flow of running the ball and being able to pass it, get those backers down, all those guys down, play action, all that type of stuff. Just really control the ball and control the clock.
You're nearing the 1,000-yard mark. What does that mean to you?
It's cool. Obviously, a lot of times, everybody personally being successful, leads to team success. And usually if your team is successful, then there's a lot of personal success. But, obviously it hasn't been the best theme this year, but it'll be a great thing to reach 1,000 rushing yards.
What is this second straight Pro Bowl to you?
No, it's an honor, just to be mentioned with those other guys and be able to have the opportunity again to go this year.
Do you feel like you found something in Houston that can carry over?
Yeah.
As a team.
Yeah, no, I hope so. We ran the ball a lot better and stayed a lot more on track on offense. So that was good to see. And finally started playing a little bit of complimentary football.
I guess this late in the year, Brock, comparing your rookie season to this year, where do you think you've grown the most in the NFL?
Oh, man, that's hard to say. I feel like this year's been such a different year than last year. I don't know, good or bad. I'm not totally sure, but it's just a way different feel this year. It's hard to compare them.
What do you see from Ashton from a route running standpoint?
Yeah, no, when he gets matched up on a linebacker, he's pretty much going to kill him. So it's been fun to see and see him out there dominating all aspects.
You said it's really hard to compare your rookie season to this year, but would you say, just considering now this is your second Pro Bowl, would you say you're a lot more confident going into this year and also just confident within your game?
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely more confident just because you get 1 year under your belt, get some experience, and kind of know what to expect throughout the year. It definitely makes the year a little bit, not about easier, but just kind of calms everything down a little bit.
With back-to-back Pro Bowl selections, how do you think high school Brock Bowers would react if you sat him down and told him everything you did in the NFL so far?
I really don't know. I didn't think I'd be able to get to this point and be able to, even make it to the NFL. So, it's pretty cool to, just be in this position.
We're not here for moral victories. We're here to win, you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, we fell short, but just seeing, the effort that was put on, it's probably the most consistent, effort I've seen across the board as a team.
They said that Friday's practice was really, really good for the defense. Did you see something to feel that it was a little bit more up-tempo as well?
Yeah, I just felt like, it comes down to focus, you know what I mean, and being locked in on your job and not worrying about everything else besides what really matters, and that's doing your job and being focused on that play right now, being where your feet are at. That's the game, you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. So, Friday was awesome. Guys were flying around. You've seen the DBs making a lot of plays on the ball. And just overall, everyone was locked in doing their job. So, the practice translates to the game. So, it's got to be like that all the time, across the board.
Max, 5 straight Pro Bowls for you. Just kind of like, what does that mean for you?
It's a blessing, bro. It means a lot. Put everything into this, bro. I sacrifice so much, especially time. Away from my daughter, away from my wife, away from my loved ones to maximize this career. And if I didn't have them in my corner and understanding, what I'm trying to accomplish, it wouldn't be possible. So there's so many people I could, give credit to and that have helped me. But yeah, man, it means a lot because, it's not just fan vote, it's the players and the coaches. And when you get respected by your peers, that means a lot. And especially the fans too. The fans are why the stadiums are packed out, and that's why we get to play this game we love. You know what I mean? So just having that ultimate respect from everyone across the board is definitely humbling.
Have you ever had a chance yet to go back and think about the 4th-round pick who broke his hand in the preseason game to where you are now?
It's crazy. Moments like this, you definitely take a little step back and get a little quick time to reflect. I don't like to take much time. I'm always focused on the now and what's next, and that's all I can control. But yeah, man, I've come a long way. You know what I mean? Nobody thought I'd be in this situation. It's humbling to say the least, but my message is just it's everybody out there. There's no matter what profession you're in, no matter what you're doing, like if you go above and beyond and sacrifice and the first one in the building, last to leave, and do it all year round and literally obsess and give everything you got to your profession and what you love and your passion, like you're going to succeed. I truly believe in that. And shit, I had one offer, 2 stars, and now I'm doing some awesome stuff. But that's what pushes me. It's not like I'm satisfied. It just makes me hungrier to continue growing and building what we've already started.
Because of that, does it really irritate you when you hear talk about the number 1 pick being on the line?
Yeah, I don't give a about the pick. Like, to be honest, I don't play for that. That's not my job. My job is to be the best defensive end in the world, and that's what I focus on every day. And being a great leader, and being an influence, and being being that guy on a consistent basis for my team. So, yeah, that's their job. That's the front office, the coaches, that they do that. But that's got nothing to do with me. I've learned that lesson in the past. I'm not trying to. You can't control everything, and that's not my job description. My job is to be the best in the world at what I do, and that's wrecking the game.
Kobe Bryant said, "Why work if you're not going to be the best?" I know you got that Mamba mentality.
100%. If there's anybody I idolize, him and Jordan are the 2 guys that I look up to the most. Just from inspiration, just from reading their books, knowing, obviously being able to have the honor to know Michael Jordan and being signed to his brand now, and having him in my corner, having Tom Brady, having a guy like Kobe that I know is obviously not here anymore, but being able to be with Tim Grover, on a regular basis, and having him in my corner now. He worked with Kobe for 15 years and worked with MJ for 15, so it's like you get to hear all those stories. And when you're away all the time and I can't be there with my daughter physically all the time, I gotta FaceTime and do stuff like that. Like it takes me back to square one, because I know it's all gonna be worth it. And all that time, you can't get time back, but at the end of the day, like I'm doing it for them. I'm doing it for us and my circle and my teammates and everyone involved. So yeah, man, we've been off to a great start. It's crazy. I'm already I'm finishing up my 7th year, which is crazy. I remember coming in like I was a rookie yesterday, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's truly humbling, man. And like you said, like if you're gonna do something, you got to do it to be the best, and that's my goal every day. I want to be the best in the world at what I do, and I want to win, and that's my focus.
Max, I also know today is the Christmas event for your charity today. Can you talk a little bit about how special it is for you to keep giving back to the kids in the community?
Yeah, that's that's what it's all about. We did a huge giveaway. We took care of 12 families, and we're also doing give back to the community. It's something like we talked about. Thanksgiving was, we want to every holiday season we want to do big things for the community and give back, because the people of Las Vegas have been so amazing to me and my family. So it's the least we can do. But definitely bummed out. I can't be there. Unfortunately, we had a little schedule change, the whole Christmas deal, so I can't be there. I'm obviously here today, and my wife, I was sick. I got that got sick last week, and then I got her sick. Now she's feeling it, so she can't be there. But I got my cousins and my team there representing us, and really excited about that. It's going to be a great event.